Hey, it's Now, and this is my 2017 Civic Type-R. Our shop is called Kodawari Collective, and we specialize in car care. This involves paint protection film, ceramic coatings, paint correction, and general maintenance washes. We're installing a Varis wide body to the Civic Type-R, and that means that we're going to be swapping out a Varis GT wing as well as a Mugen wing. The wide body also has a wider carbon running board, which we will be wrapping as well. When it comes to paint protection film, the main thing that we always strive for is to get a very seamless install, right? You don't want to have a lot of exposed edges that will collect dirt and kind of detract away from the overall aesthetics of the car, right? Because you know, paint protection film, if it's done well, it won't even look like it's there. You won't even notice it. How we plan on using the car, we are probably going to be leaving seams where there are high impact areas. So maybe the front of the side skirt, because that general area will take a beating from stone chips because it's kind of like right behind the tire. Whenever that piece gets beat up, we can kind of just rip it off and reapply a new one without having to rip off the entire running board. We are using Stek DYNO shield. The film's thickness is 8 millimeters, and it's a very high quality premium film. The clarity is great. It also has industry-leading hydrophobic top coat, which helps aid in your maintenance washes and caring after your car, drying your car. And then on top of that, when exposed to heat, you'll see the self-healing capabilities of the Stek DYNO shield. So, you know, areas like the A-pillars, areas that your hands kind of touch a lot, so like, let's say door cups, over time, that contact will actually create marring. Having that Stek on areas like the A-pillar, B-pillar will definitely help reduce the wear and tear and look of your car. If you value protecting your car's paint, some people value that more than others. I would definitely recommend this service to you. If you drive on the highway a lot, right, when your car's traveling at high speeds and, you know, tractor trailers are spewing out chunks of rock and salt, this is definitely a service that you would want to consider. If you go to the track often, you know, if you're chasing behind another car and it's spewing out debris, that's also something to consider as well. And if you want peace of mind that your car's paint is protected, it's a kind of a no-brainer when it comes to PPF. Stek comes with a 10-year warranty against yellowing and defects in the film. In order to preserve the film, you'll definitely you don't want to be washing it with really, really harsh soaps and acids, because that's gonna eventually wear away at the top coat of the film. If you can, keep the film clean and don't leave like bug guts and bird droppings on the film where they can kind of etch in and eat away at the film. That would be ideal. But for the most part, general maintenance washes and keeping it clean will definitely aid in how long the film lasts and how good it looks when it's on the car. Generally, if you buy a brand new car and you get it wrapped right away, you don't have to worry about the stone chips, right? Because simply driving from the dealership to the shop, we've had customers get one or two chips, even, you know, not even traveling long distances. But the main thing that you want to protect against, if you can do it as soon as possible, is just stone chips and protecting your paint and making sure that you don't get any damage done. We understand that not everyone works well with their hands, but there are certain people who are kind of gravitate towards like a craft-like paint protection film. It's pretty simple when you think about it. It's just applied with a slip solution, but you have to really learn how to manipulate the film to fit all the curves and sharp angles of a car, right? Because if you go too far, you'll find breaks in the glue, and that can be pretty tricky. We do occasionally host workshops, so if that's something that you're interested in, you can definitely reach out to us and we'll give you updates on that. But yeah, it's a skill that you will have to practice. It is a craft that takes time, and if you're willing to make the mistakes and put in the work, then it's definitely accessible to a lot of people who work well with their hands. If you're not comfortable installing yourself, you can always bring it to a shop that offers PPF services. So we do it here at Kodawari Collective. We have friends in the city who also install as well that we would highly recommend. Cavill over at Make It Shine. He's located in Vaughan, and then Mike at All In Detailing, and he's located by 401 and Dixie. But I would highly encourage everyone to have a conversation with their PPF installer and find out how your installer lays the film, list out your values as to what's important to you, and hopefully through that conversation you can find the right installer for your budget and your vehicle. Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty exciting summer for the FK8. We're going to be taking it to the track a lot more, and prior to all the track days that we'll be having this summer, the wide body is going on. So we ordered a brand new set of wheels for the wide body. They're going to be Volk's new 21Cs with the gunmetal center and the polished lip, which is super exciting because that wheel is just, it looks badass. So those wheels are going on, the full wide body is going on. We are also going to be making some minor changes to like the tail lights to hopefully kind of pull the whole build together. But that's the majority of the updates. And then just taking it out to shows, connecting with the community, going to track days and actually driving the car, enjoying the car, because that's kind of how I like to use my cars, right? They get taken to the track, and a big part of what we do here at Kodawari is really enjoying the car lifestyle, sharing it with others, and then learning how to take care of it and preserve these machines. All right, guys, thank you again for always tuning into the stuff that we're putting out. If you guys enjoy the builds and you guys enjoy watching the process of how we protect these cars, just let us know in the comments. We have an Instagram, we have a podcast called Kodacast if you guys want to follow along on those platforms as well.